Welcome to the Heartful Healing Hub podcast, a soul nourishing space where stories become medicine and healing is woven through sound, energy, and remembrance. Here we explore gentle conversations, sound, and reflections that support emotional balance, nervous system calm, and a return to your own inner wisdom. I'm so glad you're here. Take a breath, settle in, and allow yourself to arrive. Welcome. I'm your host, Deanne, frequency intuitive, energetic healing guide, and fellow traveler on the path of embodied wellness. Today, I am beginning a new series called Joy as Medicine. I would like to begin with a quote. Plato once said, "Life must be lived as play." At first, it sort of sounds whimsical. But what if it is more than that? What if this is the key to healing? I'm quite certain he wasn't suggesting we ignore responsibilities, but rather that we remember how to move with joy, that we laugh, explore, and dance through life the way a child does, fully present. I would also like for us to keep in mind this is not about being positive. It is not about forcing happiness. And it certainly is not about pretending things are okay when they truly are not. This is about something much quieter and much more profound. It is about how joy lives in our body and how our body remembers joy, even when our mind feels tired, disconnected, or overwhelmed. If you've been feeling heavy lately, if life has felt like a lot, if joy feels distant or muted, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And I want to start there. There are seasons in life when joy doesn't necessarily disappear. It simply goes quiet. And often this happens when we've been carrying too much. The nervous system stays alert, the body holds tension, and the mind keeps going and going because it has to. And in these moments, we tend to think, I should be happier. I should be more grateful. I should feel better than this. But the body does not respond to should. The body responds to safety. When we're tired, overwhelmed, or in survival mode, joy doesn't truly vanish. It simply steps back, almost protectively, and it waits. Because joy is not just an emotion, it is a state of regulation. Here is something I find deeply comforting. Our body learned joy long before our mind learned language, before thoughts, before beliefs, and before responsibilities. Our body learned through sensation. Some of these sensations are sound, rhythm, movement, touch, and scent. These experiences imprint themselves at a cellular level. That would be why a familiar song can suddenly soften our chest, why the smell of rain, pine, or freshly baked bread, can bring tears, why gentle movement can unlock emotions without a story attached. Joy lives in ourselves, not in the to do list, not in productivity, not in achievement. So when joy feels far away, it's often not gone. It's simply buried beneath layers and layers of coping, holding, and doing. Now, I would like to offer you a gentle reframe that may feel relieving. If joy feels muted right now for you, it doesn't mean you've lost your way. It simply means your body has been busy protecting you. And protection isn't obviously failure, it is intelligence. Sometimes our body quiets joy so it can protect and conserve energy. And sometimes it asks for slowness instead of stimulation. And other times it needs warmth before it can open again. So joy doesn't demand attention, it responds to gentleness. If it feels safe for you, I would really like to guide you through a short practice right now. You can do this wherever you are, sitting, lying down, or even walking slowly. Take a moment, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Allow your shoulders to soften. Now, inhale gently through your nose and exhale through your mouth, just a little longer than the inhale. Let that breath repeat a few times. I'll let you do that on your own. Now, without effort and without searching, bring to mind a moment when you felt even a flicker of ease. Not happiness, not excitement, just ease. It might be something small, like the sunshine on your face, a warm cup in your hands, or a quiet moment alone. You don't need to picture it clearly. Simply notice the sensation it brings. Where do you feel it in your body? Stay with that sensation for a few slow breaths. You're not creating joy, you're remembering it, and that is enough. This is why joy is medicine. Not because it fixes everything, but because it reminds our nervous system what safety feels like. Joy softens our body. It widens the breath. It tells the cells that they can rest. And rest is often where healing begins. In this series, we'll be exploring joy not as a mindset, but truly as a biological and energetic ally, a companion to healing, a signal of safety, and a quiet guide back to yourself. If today feels a little heavy for you, let that be okay. Joy has not abandoned you, it has not forgotten you, and it has not gone anywhere. It is simply resting patiently within your body, waiting for your gentleness, waiting for warmth, and waiting for you to arrive without pressure. Before we close today, I would like to offer something gentle, only if it feels right for you though. If your spark has been feeling a little dim, if you know joy is still there, but you can't quite reach it yet, I have created a quiet, private offering called Sacred Spark. It is a short soundscape paired with a simple journal, not to fix you or motivate you or push you forward, but to help you warm back into yourself. This is not about doing more. It is simply about remembering what is already alive within you. You can settle in with a candle, a cup of tea, and the journal, and let your body lead the way back to warmth, ease, and presence. I'll share the link in at the top of the show notes. Until next time, be kind to yourself, move slowly, and trust the wisdom your body already holds. Thank you for spending time with us inside the Heartful Healing Hub. If this story moved you, please consider sharing this episode or leaving a comment. Your words help others find this sacred space. If you or someone you love has a healing journey to share, we'd love to hear from you. And finally, if you would enjoy a gentle way to unwind after listening, visit the show notes to download your free tea ritual guide, Sip and Soften, a soul-soothing gift to nourish your inner healer. Until next time, be kind to yourself and trust what has always been within you. And remember, you are whole, you are healing, you are home.